and Chris come along as they share our lives with you. We have many adventures. We're always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. We have many adventures. We're always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. Oh, with us.
Good morning.
Everybody.
Good afternoon. It's not morning.
Yeah, really.
It's afternoon. But hello.
And it is.
This is Cheryl. There's Chris and Tyree is in the back.
Hello.
We're on our way. I'm sure y'all can guess where we're on our way.
Injections? Yeah, injections.
Because you know we only go a couple of places. I didn't see that car pass.
So,
They're pumping all that water line. We only go a couple of places, so we're going to the doctor, we're going to run errands, or we're going to get something to eat, or
or all the above. Who knows?
Yeah, we're going to Chris's doctor appointment this time. You usually know when we're going. Well, he took me to mine the other day, so
I know what y'all thinking. Damn, that man lives at the damn doctor's.
My friends, the doctors.
What's up with them?
they done painted their little house.
Oh, yeah, it looks good. Oh, somebody's sitting outside. Oh, they're painting it.
Yeah, he's always working over there. Like anyhow, we're going.
Can these dry bones live?
Oh,
Excuse me.
yeah, that dry burp deal. Well, we're going to, he got all different kind of doctors like I do.
Yeah.
He's going to his knee doctor now.
This is actually, other than the procedure hurts getting it done. But once it's done, the first day I get it, it's still kind of numb in there and stuff. But by tomorrow, I'll be like, hey, I need to go somewhere. Because that's the best time for me to go any places, because I don't be hurting that much to get up and move around.
That's what he thinks.
I'm more inclined, I'll get up and go to the restroom and everything tomorrow night. I won't be waiting and holding it for the next couple of days. And actually, last time I had done about a good solid month, I was feeling pretty good with it.
This is gonna suck.
And I think as you lose weight, it can get closer into them joints.
Yeah, you might be feeling better.
This is false.
That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully I lost weight today. I will check the scale once I get done with my knees. On the way out, I'll always weigh. Hopefully it's not a disappointment. I'm not going to get upset if it isn't, but that means I just have to work even harder again
You do your job very well.
to make up for lost time.
You already said you think you know what maybe you messed up on.
If I did mess up, it's because I slipped a little bit here and there. Now, I did do pretty good as far as not drinking that many sodas. I really didn't drink that many of them in the last 10 days. I mean, I can't even remember. Didn't have to be say we're out. Yeah, I drank about 4 maybe. Not all at one time, just sporadically.
Yeah.
4 or 5 the most. But I think, and you know, I don't, and I may just be able.
That's still good. You used to drink that many a day, didn't you?
I could drink 2 or 3 a day easily. Yeah, probably. I probably have. That's why I was like every 2 days we were picking up sodas or 3 days.
Yeah.
That we have to slow down all that. Not just because it's not good to be drinking that constantly that much, but
It's getting expensive.
I don't know what he's doing. Hey, you going to the grass? Nope. He done broke down. I don't know what he did. Anyways, but it's too much money to be spending.
Yes, it is.
So we said we're gonna cut down on our finances a little bit.
Yeah, we've been getting water. It's cheaper to get the water.
Hopefully this next coming week I'll be happier because I got several things going on this week. One, it's payday coming in.
I've had both my paydays.
You know, I got to pay out bills and stuff, but y'all know, it's more stressful. What's more stressful? Having the money and having to spend it all up, or never getting the money to begin with?
Yeah! You make a good point, Hank.
Never getting it.
So,
They're going to be hiding in your house.
so I'll take the lesser of the two evils and be glad that I have it so I can not be stressing out, I guess.
Why are you still complaining?
But I am supposed to be getting a little extra money in from another source.
Allegedly.
Should be pretty decent overall, and that's what I'm banking on.
Allegedly.
They said I would be getting it sometime this week coming up, somewhere around the 5th of May. I don't know if that means I'm getting it on the 5th, around that time, or they're mailing them out on the 5th.
Why would they lie?
But I figured by the 15th, the middle of May, I should have it. Oh yeah, which is good because I really need it, y'all. I done depleted my savings. I got to put some back in my savings, and I may try to pay 1 or 2 little debts that I still got rolling.
He needs it. He says he needs it. He needs it.
Yeah, little stuff that I've been trying to pay down. I got a Fingerhut account that I've been dying to pay off. And I actually have 2 of them because they converted over. Those that have a Fingerhut card and that Advantage card. It's like it took me forever. I've been paying that thing for the last 2-3 years. And
I think a lot of people have Fingerhut.
oh yeah,
It used to be.
Fingerhut been around
When my mother was,
years.
you know, they had them. I know Aunt Dottie did.
Yeah.
I don't know if my mom did or not, but
Yeah, they've been
I
out.
remember them.
They've been out a long time. But a long time before they even had a credit card issued, where you could, you just have an in-house charge.
Yeah.
You'd order it and they bill you, and you get these paper coupons. I've been with Feelgood ever since sometime around mid-90s, possibly. So they're the only ones that I've been longevity with, so I don't have no issues with them. So they don't jack with my credit line, which is good. They leave me alone because I've been so long with them. I guess they figured, hey, if he was gonna burn us now, he would have did it.
This road is bad.
Isn't it? Y'all, this day highway sucks.
They're not doing anything.
Used to be the best road to be on.
Really?
Now it seems like I'm right back at
Look at all
home.
them hoes.
Texas.
These are terrible.
Seems like I'm back at home.
Yeah.
This is what Governor Hot Wheel Abbott is doing to us. Psycho on the loose. He don't care. He's like shingles. He don't care.
You can't drive no Hot Wheel on this.
I like to see him roll his wheelchair on this damn road. See how he like it.
Your roads are
Oh, you can go around.
Abbott doesn't care.
You can go around though in your wheelchair. But in your car, it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to go around them.
I'd have a better chance driving through this cornfield than I did this road right now. So, yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I know that May's coming up, so
Sun is coming out.
we might be pulling this casino trip off here in about 3 more weeks. I think it's around the 20th something. If we're gonna do it, we'll have to make our reservations at WinStar.
Now, I know I have a meeting on that 18th.
Oh, well,
Sorority
we
meeting.
may not be able to go.
Well, I thought we was going on like a Monday.
We'll go on a Thursday.
Oh, I won't have the meeting. The meeting is Sunday.
Remember, we're staying tonight.
But the meeting is Sunday.
Oh.
You said we're going on Tuesday.
Oh.
That's a day in between there.
Well, we probably maybe go on that Tuesday then.
Yeah.
And then we won't be back to Wednesday.
Yeah.
But there'll be no show on Wednesday. We'll tell everybody that.
Yeah.
Of course. That little car that pulled over, like to make me run in, now he's behind me again.
Caught up.
Good Lord. Same one, y'all. So, I'm going to get these knee injections today. Like I said, it hurts when he sticks that long ass needle all the way through the skin and through the muscles and right up in between the bone cracks of the knee.
That is very, 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 very painful.
It's even though they numb up that stuff don't do no shit.
Why don't they give you a little shot?
No, they don't give you no shot. They spray.
I thought they give you a shot and then
No. No, ma'am. There's no shot. The shot is the shot. What they give you is a spray, liquid nitrogen on your knee. It's real cold. It's probably somewhere between.
Like that ablation they were going to do.
It's somewhere between 0 and 20 degrees when it hits your knee.
Too bad you couldn't do that.
Yeah. So they spray that on the outside so that you don't feel it going through your muscles, but you do feel it. It's just a help aid. Y'all know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna cure knee pain or any type of pain you pricking and sticking your body with unless you just totally put out anesthesia, you know. So yeah. So I'm still, I got this appointment, and then I got one more appointment coming up here around the 5th of May, y'all. I do have one on May 29th, but I believe I'm going to cancel that. And I don't think I think my schedule's clear all the way to June now.
Oh, really?
Well, I got to see plastic surgery June 18th.
June 18th.
One day before June 19th, y'all. So, I'll be glad to get that out of the way. Honestly, I have a feeling they're going to accept me because this thing is very workable already. So I can imagine by the time June comes how much easier it would be for them to do what they have to do with the
Did you just keep
where the wound is. Yeah, but
now look, she passing again.
yeah,
She need to get a tail over.
kill everybody out of here.
Really?
What it's gonna do. So this would be to remove the areas where I keep getting these pressure sores at. And then they would reshape my leg, and I would have some clearance between the two legs again. And
I wonder would you still get that pressure?
no,
We hope not.
because that's from the rubbing and stuff. No. And then it'll.
Are you comfortable?
Oh, yeah.
You got to remember something because
Look at there she go again.
yeah, she's gonna do it till she do it.
She or he, whoever you are.
So because the lymphedema doesn't allow you to sit all the way back. Once they take a lot of that off and reshape my leg will be smaller. It would take that extra hump area where it's kind of abnormal, and it would be a lot more shapely. I should be able, after it heals in 6 weeks, I should be able to sit back just as normal as I can.
That would be awesome.
That should be good.
And then it probably would alleviate the other pressure sores underneath the area because I'm evenly dispersed my weight then from there on.
You can only hope so.
That's why I got them under where I got them
Pray
up.
about it.
That's why I got them at the entry, right in the back part of the leg where it meets the buttocks, because I can't sit on the ass all the way because the lymphedema. So I'm sitting in that crevice on edges of the chairs. You know what I'm saying? It's pressing in, and that's what's causing that to happen. So everything will help alleviate itself.
And the ones that's on the lymphedema, that just
They'll be gone. They'll be gone because they're gonna cut that off, and then they reshape the leg and sew it up and staple it or whatever.
That sounds so much.
Well, it's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour surgery.
Oh, you read about it.
Well, it depends how much they do. Now, if they go in and have to fix, because you got to remember something, y'all, they have to tie out thousands of blood vessels. Because if they miss it, I'll bleed to death, and that'll be the end of it.
That's right, tell you what.
Never see Dr. Nana. They always say that, but I don't ever see him tying off nothing.
They got to tie them off.
it.
Finger hurts. I'd have hung nail in there.
You should leave them alone.
Yeah, I should have. So, why they in there? They might could even fix some of the lymphatic system, and that would help.
They can fix that.
Well, because they reroute the bad ones and move them over to the good ones. They splice them in. Google it. Read about it.
Oh.
I've been reading, y'all.
I know they said ain't no cure for it.
No, but if they can reroute it, that'd be the end of it. I
Well,
mean,
you gonna get one wherever they reroute it to.
huh?
Well, you get one wherever they reroute it to.
Yeah, they just move it over. Picture a bunch of
Well, you don't.
your lymphatic.
You gonna get a big lump wherever they gonna reroute it to.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because they already cut that part off and they're in it. So it's kind of like this, y'all. Imagine
People get them in their legs and in their stomach.
Yeah, but I'm selling you.
You're selling me. You're telling me.
That's what I said.
This is selling.
Just know they can do it.
Okay. I just want to.
I know it's because I think it's hard for you to imagine what they.
Really, because you saying they can reroute it.
Yes.
If they reroute it somewhere, to me, look like it would cause it to happen there.
No.
Okay.
No, they just got your lymphatic system. Sometimes certain areas get damaged, and it's not enough, so it starts making you get lymphedema. But if they can find a good flow of lymphatic system in there, not all of it would be damaged. Some of it's still coming off,
Okay.
but not enough to make the leg stay normal. So once they bypass that bad area and they move that clogged area and switch it over to a pipe that's not clogged, then that water starts to come out again. It makes its way to your kidneys. That would keep it from ever blowing back up because it's flowing again. I got some clogged up pipes. The lymphatic system is just holding water. It won't let it go through.
Is it like a block?
Yes. So they just get rid of that area. They cut it off from here and they move it, splice it to the one next to it. Maybe it's working, and then they all go through that one chamber. It's a process.
Yes, it sounds like.
But it could be up to 4 and 5 hour surgery,
Oh, I hope
depending how complex and if they run any issues. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He's probably gonna tell me this surgery that I want to have extremely dangerous because you can die from this.
You could die from any surgery.
Well, yeah, I know that.
I tell you that.
But they're working with vessels and blood and veins, and if they don't do right, you bleed the devil on the table. I wouldn't even know it. I just wake up on the other side, but y'all will know
We
it.
hope not.
But I don't think like that. Just think I trust in their craft.
You better trust in the Lord. I mean, trust in that craft.
Well, the Lord works through them.
Yes, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Trust unto God.
I'm not saying,
You don't think like that now.
I'm not like somebody said.
I'll let him clean that all up.
I'm not like someone says the Lord touched the craftsman,
He laid hands on the craftsman.
and the craftsman started mowing again.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying
He
that,
took it apart and tried 15 different things to get it going.
well, eventually you would get it
The
fixed.
Lord wouldn't have to do all that. The Lord wanted
The Lord do it one time and be done with it.
And just start back up.
Really.
When he went over there to Grandma, it was just started up.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to that appointment. I'm thinking he's going to go ahead and say, yeah, he can do it.
I hope so.
And it'll be just a matter of me scheduling. I really would try to tell him if he can do it. I'd like to do it no later than the 1st of July area. I give him usually 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to schedule, something like that. So that would put me around the 1st, no later than the 2nd week of July. Yeah, it's pushing it in time for our trip we got to make.
Really, maybe the first, right after that.
But here, while I'm looking at it,
August.
but here I'm looking, I'm already missing what I would hate to have to go like the shape I'm in now. So
Oh, I see.
I don't know. I don't think I would be as sore in just 2 or 3 weeks after. Nothing like it would be right after I get out of there. Because I just have to keep it clean. Might have to walk around with a pump and everything. I don't know, y'all. But I have to do this because this is going to take me one step closer to getting. Yeah, I'll be surprised how much weight will come off them just doing this procedure. Trust me, we know.
it in the ropes. Got the board.
Yep. So I'm thinking this will open doors for me to continue losing weight. It'll drop my current weight down by taking some of the heavy lymphedema off. And then I can look at doing some knee surgery coming up maybe.
Yeah.
Here within a couple more months or another year.
Yeah.
And then I have to take care of this little. I got a couple surgeries still I gotta do, but things are going. I had already been praying about this, y'all. And then when I prayed about it, and I went, they made that thing to go see the plastic surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started praying again, and God showed me, you're gonna get your knee surgery. It's gonna happen. He's gonna pull everything together, y'all. The Lord is gonna pull everything together.
I've been praying for you too.
Yeah.
I've been praying for you every night that you get your knee surgery at least.
I've been really trying to be real diligently about not questioning God.
Yes.
And not rushing him, just letting him take the course. And it seems like it's been going pretty good. I asked the Lord to keep letting me lose weight, and lately that's what's been happening. I really feel the Lord has been listening to my prayers. And for once, I feel like I've had a real actual conversation or a relationship with God that I hadn't had in so long.
Well, that's good. That's great right there.
Yeah.
And maybe you're listening to yourself too, because I think you doubted that you could even do it and lose the weight. You know.
Well, yeah.
You surprised me on some things.
Well, you know, you have given me a lot of inspiration. My wife is a great motivator, y'all. Mm-hmm. She will, you know.
Sometime too much, sometime too little.
Sometimes I think she's too overly positive, because I'm a logical person. I do.
And positivity don't mean you're not logical. I'm very logical.
Yeah.
So just because I'm positive don't mean I'm a dingbat or.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
You talking about God?
She gives a lot of grace.
God
for
has
things.
really given me a lot of. I just believe, like they say, you pray about it and leave it to God. You can't keep worrying about it. If you pray about it and you're gonna worry about it, why even pray about it?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
And that's what it says in my favorite Matthew, where it's saying worrying is not gonna put one more inch or one more day on your life.
Yeah.
You know, and if God take care of the birds in the air and the flowers is here today and gone tomorrow, what makes you think He won't take care of you?
Yeah.
So that's what I believe.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like I say, I'm just trusting the process now.
Yeah. Sometimes it is a process. Sometimes it don't happen overnight. Sometimes it may take years, but you still have to keep believing. Oh, dear.
This is a bad setup here because people coming around that curve.
Coming off of there. That's a bad setup there.
Look at that beat up crap.
It ain't got no window.
Yeah,
How
Lord.
do you get that far?
People drive anything around these days, y'all.
Well, you don't have to get it inspected anymore.
Yeah, that's the scary thing in Texas. Now they can drive just about anything, and you wouldn't know if it's. All they gotta do is just go online, get their tags, and plop it on the windshield and go down the road and hope to God that thing ain't a bomb with 4 wheels on it.
And hope to God you don't get on the freeway, because you ain't gonna make it.
I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing people blowing a lot of soot out of their cars lately. They're gonna happen. Yeah, that's another thing to me about cars. I got to take my car to the shop. We'll probably show y'all that. Her car's got to go to the shop. I got to call.
I got some recalls.
I got to call Progressive too.
Yeah.
We got to probably let her car get a paint job back on it, because we had that damage, and y'all see that video.
Yeah.
I'll include it. It's such a small deal. I'll include it where we have a smaller day.
Yeah.
Maybe on the backside of a Cheryl Talks or something. But and we got a video coming out tonight. So Cheryl Talks coming out tonight. I know y'all see this later, but I'm just saying we have 2 Cheryl Talks coming back to back within 3 days of each other. That's just how it happens. And then we got 2 medical ones back to back. You see how that goes?
Yeah.
But but we're gonna try to get different content. We're gonna surprise y'all. We're gonna take y'all to one of our favorite restaurants here soon.
All right.
Yep.
Which one is that?
We haven't been in a while. I guess I'm gonna have to cash in on that birthday voucher.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Well, Cheddar's or
okay.
or Olive Garden, something.
Oh, whichever you like.
BJ's.
Oh, Oh, okay.
We just haven't been to all the places in a while.
We had.
But Chili's, we're gonna have to just take y'all with
We
us.
used to go to Chili's all the time.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably go out to eat one day. Won't be this month though.
No.
Sometime next month or maybe June even. But we'll take you along for that. We used to love going out to eat, but we'll do that every now and
After
then.
COVID, we just hadn't gone that much.
No.
We never did get back into going.
And then I think one day we'll take y'all. We'll do a theater day.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, we'll do
And
that.
if not, I'm gonna go by myself.
And she probably, and she would too. 'Cause next thing you know,
would.
she'll be doing a Cheryl talk going to the theater.
Maybe I ask my cousin if she want to go. If she don't, I'll just go by myself.
But we're gonna take y'all.
It's right up the
But we're
street.
gonna do the casino trip soon.
Yeah,
And then later, sometime here, I'm also gonna make.
probably by this time next month, we've been gone to the casino and way back home.
Yeah, but then we'll probably go back to the casino if we can over to like the Skila. We'll take y'all to the local
yeah.
one. We'll do the WinStar overnight one here soon, and then if things pan out pretty good with that, we'll take you and show you another one we got here.
That person pull over right there.
People just do anything.
Yeah,
I'm
they
telling you.
driving in kind of way.
So, Travis moved slow. I got 20 minutes before I have to report, so we're pretty good. I ain't too far away. I get me a. I don't know how the
Good
parking
parking
space
space.
gonna be.
Yeah.
That's the problem, y'all. That this time it's probably full.
And most people over here are handicapped.
I'll have to park.
You know they have a lot.
I'll have to park down like we did last time, and then just take 2 spaces because this thing here, it's a pain in the ass, y'all. The way this is, and that's another thing. I hope that one day I'll be blessed enough where I can get me a transport van for these doctor appointments, where I can take this thing like that with me, because it'd be easy just to ride up in there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that one we took to Todd's graduation.
Yeah, the only thing is I need one that's more comfortable as far as driving.
This
But
ain't it, babe. Where you going?
this is it.
That's not it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Play it cool. Yeah, play it cool.
That's really
Going up in them apartments.
well. Yeah. You're right. I know. That's so confusing, y'all.
And then he always go argue with me.
I'm not arguing.
This is it. I should have just let him go on up in there. And he'd be fussing and cussing trying to get out of there to get back over here. I don't know if you can get back over here right there or not. Don't look like.
Oh man, you got it. It's locked in with a gate.
No.
You would have that.
You would have.
There's a gate all the way. Look,
No.
there ain't no way you coming out of
He
there.
would have been cussing and fussing for a long time. But see, I got his back.
Most of the time.
That's good. A woman should have her man's back.
A man should listen to a woman. No. Hey, this is not it. Yes, it is.
Now you remember which road it was we took the last time? Remember you said it wasn't this way. It was.
Well, I'm not saying another word.
I'm just saying. You gotta help me. Help me
I'm
again.
not saying another word.
Have your husband back right now. Which road is it? This road? Y'all know I love rousing up. Life would be. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Is that it over there? Right there?
Well, no, it would be to the right. It'd be your right side of this.
Okay.
This thing here, these blue.
Because that's the hospital right there.
Yeah.
No, this ain't the right road.
No,
I think-
oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's over
It's
there.
over there. Okay, so we got to go down one
Go
more.
down, no.
Okay.
We may can go in from this way, though.
Yeah, this should take us out to the main one, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we may get lucky with it.
I think we came this way the other time.
Yeah, we might.
This isn't stop sign.
I gotta watch out and run over these physicians.
Or they may just not be physicians, but they work in the hospital. They can be receptionists, food service, anything.
Oh yeah, I think this will take us right out the road.
Yeah. I think we came this way the other day.
We're crossing through the
That's why I
employees
used to take my sister for her
parking.
chemo. That's what we would be right there.
This place stays crowded, y'all.
Yes. Every hospital does. That just lets you know. People are still living and trying to live And they may be sick, but they still trying to get better.
Now the fun part is trying to find a parking spot.
Yep.
And that's probably going to be the hard one. Yeah, man, they look like they're going to take it if there was one.
Let's see.
Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be nothing here. Look how they got theirs.
Oh, yeah.
It sets down.
Oh, yeah. They don't even lift them back up.
Okay, so this is where the interesting part comes again.
Okay. Last time we got on the corner at least.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to go around over. I may have to. Oh, they took one. This would have been great right here to park next to those deals.
Yeah. Right now.
Okay. All right. Earl's telling me to come on with it.
If you take them, you want to.
Yeah, I may have to. I'm gonna come back around once more.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna have to take it. Listen, guys, we'll be back after. We gotta find a parking space. No sense of taking y'all over with this to look around.
They had to find us a good parking place.
Yeah, so we'll come back after the appointment. Let you know how things are.
Okay. I can back it up.
I'm not doing all that.
Well, maybe
This thing's a pain in the
they
ass.
won't come way back here, maybe to park. Maybe they find somewhere up front to park.
There is actually a handicap over there, though, Cheryl. See down there, look, by that white, isn't it one right there, Ty?
I can't see. I can't see.
Oh, look.
Back up, let me see.
Down there by that white Suburban down there, see it?
Yeah.
You want to go over there?
Yeah. That'd be good.
Oh, shit.
You got it. Okay.
Damn.
Unless it's specified or something. Just a handicap for us. I can see.
What's this handicap down there?
Let's see.
See?
Yeah. I was looking over here when I came there. Somebody must have left because I ain't seen one. We came right down through there. And I didn't see one.
We in good.
Yeah, you pull up and
This will be better, I think.
yeah. You good.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Well, the hard part is our width, and we're on our way back to the house.
Yes.
We picked up something for dinner already, and then we'll unwind and stuff. It's still a little early.
Yeah, it is early.
It's only 3:45 now, so school bus broke down. Guess they got all the kids out of
We'll
there.
get home before 4:30.
Yeah, so we had a little snack, so we're good for a while. We'll eat dinner later tonight.
All my lipstick is gone.
It's not all gone.
It's not all gone.
No. We'll be, I don't know, we'll probably eat, man, I don't know what time we eat, maybe about 7.
Yeah.
It's almost 4 now, so about 3 hours probably good.
7:30.
Yeah, since we had that snack. But we'll watch our show tonight, and I got another movie in there we can watch.
Yeah.
Been picking some good movies, huh?
Yeah, they've been all right.
They've been all right. Look at that new Exxon they putting in over here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like it's going up fast. It kind of gives you hope sometimes because you see new places are popping up. I guess I'll just stay behind him. I could have got around this guy right here, but I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude. So my doctor appointment went all right. Hardest part, like I said, was the procedure. Didn't seem to take him long. I wouldn't hurt his feelings, but he's kind of been barbaric the way he do it anyways.
Told you.
Because he'd be hurting me. It hurts, y'all. But I guess, I think that's no, I guess it should hurt. I guess it would be unusual if it didn't hurt. You sticking a needle this far up into your through your whole leg to the middle of your leg inside.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm on Eliquis, so it's gonna bleed, and they should know that she should have been a little more prepared because she let that blood run down and it got my compression sock a little bit stained.
Yeah.
It'll probably wash right out.
Yeah, it was just a dot.
I have other ones. I'll wash it and let it air out, but not a big deal. I'm not going anywhere else there where I have to be vanity about it.
And the doctor was really surprised to see him today.
Yeah,
he said you look like a totally different person.
Ain't he always surprised?
He said you look like a totally different person.
Yeah.
He said I'm not trying to be bad or nothing. But in other words, he was saying he usually really grouchy when you come in here. He said he's usually pretty miserable when he comes in there.
Depressed.
He's really depressed and pretty miserable whenever you come. But today, you seem like a totally different person. You have a whole different attitude.
You don't know the other side is still in it because it wanted to tell him, who the hell are you? The damn psychologist now? I come in to get injections. But then the other part said, be nice.
Be nice.
You're trying to turn a new leaf. I'm trying to find my old self. This is what I try to tell my wife. 20 years ago, she would not know me as far as personality wise. She would not even realize that I used to not be so uptight. I used to be really sweet, as people tell me, friendly, helpful, very active, very busy, always doing something, willing to help, very giving.
I didn't know you either.
No.
You said 20 years ago, so now talking.
No. You know what? I may have to take it back because this was even before Ty. I say about 25 years ago. Let's put it that way. 25 years ago, I was the sweetest man y'all could ever imagine.
Why didn't I meet him then?
Because I didn't have no pain. I wasn't overweight.
Why didn't I meet him then?
Everything was going so good for me.
Why didn't I meet him then?
And I was young, you know?
Why didn't I? No, he would have been too young.
I was 28 years old.
I can't say that.
28 was a good age. Yeah.
I would have been 42. That wasn't too bad.
No.
That would have been too bad.
But, and I didn't have any kids yet, or nothing, you know, I was just...
Why didn't I meet him then?
Brilliant.
A comedian.
Just playing on that.
Marty, we gotta step in the time machine. Don't think that I wouldn't take that opportunity if they came to me and said, if you want to go back to a certain point in your life and go back, not that anything's really gonna change, other than I could go back, like I'll still die when I'm supposed to, and most things will still happen the way they're supposed to happen, other than I could change some minor things like my weight and stuff. I would take
minor, that's major.
I would take it, y'all. I would be better. I would still say even if I had to kind of go through some of the same stuff, like go through the jobs, go through some experience, still have to suffer death in my family, whatever came along at those times, I would take it just to say, okay, I want to live healthier if they would let me at least do that, and have a better, and maybe make a few different changes in my life. Not much. I would definitely take them up on it if, you know, I'm just saying, I know it ain't gonna happen. I'm just, you know, y'all just play along with me for a minute. Yeah. Some angel come down and say, hey, Chris, God looked down and said, you're so damn miserable all the time. We're gonna give you an opportunity to change something because he wants you to do better in life or whatever, you know. I would do it. I would do it. Why not? I'm not saying major changes.
Anything, everything is not going to stay.
And I'm not saying, you know, like they would say, you can go back and you're going to be a millionaire, you're going to have money. No, you're going to still be who you are. You're going to still work for everything, but give you an opportunity to be a little healthier, since you can make them changes on your own. Then, yeah. Not they giving it to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I lost more weight, y'all.
Yes, you did.
I didn't think I was. I told y'all coming up, I was a little worried about it. I think I could have lost a little more, but I know I had a few mishaps, and that will slow your weight loss down.
Yeah.
But overall, I still did good. It was a win, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I lost 4 more pounds. in 10 days.
Yeah.
So that's not quite where I want to be. I like the double digits.
Don't we all?
But now I know I have to get more serious again. Right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna start going back to drinking more waters after today and not be so heavy on the soda. I really wasn't heavy on it, but I probably shouldn't drink any of them.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been eating right on portions, but I think I'll tell you what screwed me up. I ain't gonna lie. I hadn't had Little Caesars pizza in so long, and it was so damn good that instead of just eating the 2 pieces, I ate 4.
Oh, no, too many.
That was too many. You know, I had a salad, and I had lunch that day, so that's what ruined it. You would think one day wasn't nothing. One day can set you back 2 to 4 pounds of weight loss.
Yeah.
Because your body is used to consistency.
So what the hell happened?
And one day you change it, you have to start all over again. It takes 24 hours, and then you got to stay with it for 3 days straight before your body says, now I'm back in weight loss mode.
Perhaps you need more scribing work to discipline your mind.
Because it stays it. But once you make a mistake, then you got to start all over telling your metabolism, I'm trying to lose weight, and then you got to deal with the hunger headaches again. I'm telling you, your body is used to a certain way of doing things. And if you shock it, if you change it up. So I got to get serious, and I knew I was over my calories that day.
I know. We were shocked too.
I count them.
Yeah.
Your calculations are wrong. But I just said, oh well, I don't give a damn. Not today.
So now the truth comes out, doesn't it?
But I can't be doing that. Now, I already told myself this too. I don't know what kind of food they gonna have up there in Oklahoma when we go to our cousin's birthday.
They probably gonna have banquet food, you know, like chicken and
but I'm gonna have to be careful not overdo it either.
They probably gonna have banquet food.
Oh.
Corn chip, chocolate chip cookies, licorice.
Like always.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still saying I have to be careful with that.
It's gonna be portioned.
1/4 portion.
And if it's buffet, just don't get too much.
No.
Oh, this ain't an all-you-can-eat competition.
And I also already told myself, I know we're gonna go to the casino, and we go to our place called Grand Villa Buffet, because we got things where they sending us.
All-you-can-eat Last Supper buffet.
I'm not gonna go hog wild up in there. And I didn't do that the last time we went to the Chinese restaurant in Thai. You remember when me and you went to the Chinese restaurant? Yes. I did good, didn't I?
It's an all-you-can-eat seal buffet.
Ty said he couldn't believe I didn't eat.
But you wasn't really on your weight loss stuff.
No, but I didn't overdo it either.
Okay.
So I do know how to eat responsibly at a buffet. You know what I'm saying? But it's so hard because sometimes, like when we got up, I told Ty, I said, you ain't getting no dessert. No, but I did have one little square, this little piece I came out with. It was good. But, you know, I didn't overdo it. And Ty went, and I didn't eat 3, 4, 5 plates like I can. I ate one reasonable plate, then it wasn't even stacked. And then I ate another few little things, mainly shrimp, you know, the shrimps. And that was it.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't come out and I told Ty, when I got in the truck, I said, see, I'm not all full and bloated. I don't like, you know what? I don't like coming out from eating somewhere and then I'm too full to even jump back in my truck. And it's kind of discomfort. You know you overate.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Yeah. Your body will tell you you've had enough food, but it's something right here that tells you, go on, keep going, keep going. That's bad.
It's like your body be fighting against your mind.
Yes. I showed the doctor my little hanging arms. He said, I could tell you look different. I knew. And he's talking about my aura, you know. He said, your persona is looking different.
Yes. He did. That's what he said. You're not a grumpy ass man no more.
I must be losing my touch.
And you know what he did for the first time? I guess he felt like he can approach me now. I had a good demeanor. He said, "Can I pray with you?" I said, "Yes, you may." And we said a prayer. He said a nice little prayer about having God continue me on my journey and helping me. And
Yes.
it was nice.
It's time for a change.
I don't feel the same about it because one time I was like, I'm gonna get rid of his tail. I was ready to get rid
I
of.
could always tell he was kind of like a Christian.
Yeah.
Because he did always, for one thing, he did always act like he saw everybody that was in there.
And he greeted her.
He asked about our son too, because we.
Yeah.
I mean, Ty didn't go back there with us. He said,
No.
"Where's your son today?"
And I didn't even tell Ty he could stay in the lobby. He just made his own decision.
Yeah.
So.
But he did ask about you, Ty.
Yeah, he did.
But he did when he came in. He shook Chris' hand first, and then he came back and he shook my hand.
But that's the way you're supposed to.
That's how I like.
I don't. It's very rude that I go to the doctor and they don't acknowledge my wife sitting in there. That's kind of hateful.
That's how when my son first started going to his eye doctor. That man was really nice. He was the same way. You could tell he was a Christian because he came in, he acknowledged me, and he said, "William, who's this beautiful lady you got with you today?" He said, "That's my mother." She said, "Oh, good."
He should have pulled his legs. It's my girlfriend.
Good to have you.
What?
And then he said, "William, do you mind if I pray for you today?" And William said, "No." And so he prayed, and I prayed. I
know that had to make you feel good.
Oh yeah.
As a mother,
One night
you know.
told me. William said he was really good, and he said a prayer for me and everything. But now this eye doctor that he has now, when he goes in there, he speaks to William, but I'm like the invisible woman. He won't say. Sometimes he might say hi, and stuff like that. But
This is a different person.
yeah, this is some younger guy. This first guy was an older guy.
Well, this young guy don't have no house training, obviously.
No, he doesn't.
See, the parents are not raising these millennials better.
No, he doesn't.
These millennials are spoiled.
And sometimes, I'm not trying to be critical, but sometimes I think it's got to do with the nationality of the person too a lot.
You're not being critical. You're being factual. That's the truth, y'all.
Because when I went in there with the doctor that did like that doctor was, he was kind of like some kind of Hispanic or Italian or something. His name was Rosa.
And I'm
like
just...
that. But he was really, he saw you as a person. But this doctor, he got nice, a young white guy, and he just comes in. He make me good. My son like how he just comes in and give him the shots in his eye and go on and stuff like that.
I'm going to tell y'all this.
It don't hurt nothing to say hi.
No.
I know I'm not his patient, but
she's right. She's right. And I'll tell you that. And before anybody out there says, we're not racist. We're not down on any particular person. But a fact is a fact. And I will tell you this. If you take notice, just observe for yourself. Do a little test on it for yourself. When you go to any doctor appointments, if you come across, just see how different type of people treat you a certain way. Just take mental notes of that, and you'll understand what we're saying.
I know it's not all of them.
No.
Because the doctor, my primary doctor, and he's a white guy. I guess he's white. He looked like a white guy. But he's very friendly. Whenever I'm in there, and Chris had gone in there with me before he was his patient, and he always spoke to you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even now, just like the other day, he asked me, how's your husband doing? I said, he's all right. He's out in the car. But he's very personable like that. And I think when you're personable like that, to me, that's really good care. And my nephrologist, oh man, he's really good. He's an Indian doctor, and he's really good. I go 6 months without seeing him, and he say, "Oh, Miss William, I haven't seen you in a long time. Give me a hug."
I like
stuff
people.
Like that.
I like people that have grace.
Yes.
They give grace and they live it. Mm-hmm. See, that's the difference.
Really.
And that's what's really all about God. It's the way you treat people, y'all. And that shows. And
your doctor today, Dr. Martinez, he said, and I said, "Oh, this is the first time you prayed," and stuff like that. He said, "Well, I know we don't know anything. Everything is just what God is all about." He almost said it's all about God. But he said everything got to do with God.
Yeah.
We might know a little, but we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Really, that's what he said. And he gave a very nice prayer and stuff.
I think I shocked him.
Mm-hmm.
I think I shocked because I think he felt like, oh gosh, It's Mr. Ken, that
Maybe it
grouchy,
won't be so late.
this grouchy man coming. Oh gosh.
But when he came in and Chris was sitting there, I thought maybe, have you gone in before with a haircut? Maybe that's why he didn't notice you.
No.
Have you gone in with your haircut before?
Yeah, I've been in the port.
Okay, but he said,
Oh yeah, y'all like my haircut.
he said, you surprised me. You seem like a totally different person. But
Yeah.
I guess that's how it is.
Yeah, I'm bald-headed almost. That's why.
People can see the weight loss in you if they don't see you all the time.
Yeah, he
Now,
did say
we
you can
see
see it.
Chris all the time. We may not see it as much.
I
but
see myself
I can
every
see
day.
It, but I don't see it as much as somebody who haven't seen him in over 3 or 4 months.
I see myself every day and I'm still screaming when I see the mirror.
Welcome to my nightmare.
So I haven't found that part yet. Yes, how y'all like my haircut, man? My stylist back here, courtesy Mr. Ty.
He did it! He actually did it this time!
Oh,
He does a very fantastic job on cutting my hair.
they're going to have to get him some more clippers because those are just some little clippers I bought for myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get him a really nice pair of clippers since he ain't going to go back to the barber. Maybe
No, I don't have to as long as I got him
he
to cut
can
it.
learn to cut his own hair too. You can. Plenty of men
It's
cut
hard for
their
me to
own
reach
hair.
with my hand and get it.
Well, you're losing weight. You'll be able
Yeah,
to.
maybe eventually, but
You'll be able to.
he don't mind doing it. I like the way he do it. He's good. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he like the way he do it. The way he does it is free. The other people charge you $20.
It's not just because it's free, y'all.
Yeah, here she goes again.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
y'all, man, my haircuts were up to $28, $30
And it
almost.
took them people 5 minutes to say, zoom, 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 zoom.
And then they look at you.
And they want a tip.
And then the tip didn't come up and you feel bad if you don't leave tip. So, shoot, for the price of a haircut, I could have paid for a meal, half of the meal already at Red Lobster for that.
Did someone say Red Lobster?
Yeah.
That's why I say you can do it yourself.
But it's good but I'm happy Ty's up because Ty lives with us. And we do a lot for Ty.
I said maybe Ty would like to do something about barber.
We
think
feed
you would
him.
like to be a barber, Ty?
He's a bum.
They make good money.
Well, like I say, it's good for Ty to be able to do some of these things because he lives with us.
Yeah.
And we feed him, and he gets taken good care of. So it's all right for him to help us out, and these things add up. So it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the doctor appointment went really good. I don't have no complaints, and I don't feel the same about him anymore because at first I was ready to dismiss him. I was going to tell him I ain't coming back no more after this. But I guess people change.
Yeah.
And I tell you.
And you changed, so that made him change.
I'm telling y'all, I've been praying to God a lot about my situations. And God's been hearing me. I know that He's got good things in store for me to come, and I know I'm not going to get myself, I'm not trying to think negative about stuff. I still believe that I have a financial situation that is going to pan out for me.
Got his hands full.
And I got goals. I tell God my dreams.
You tell him.
Yeah, I tell him how
He already know your dreams.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
You know, I know what you're saying though. When just like last night when we listened to that the people talking on the spiritual stuff that we listened to before we go to bed, they were talking about the same thing about you got plans and you think they supposed to come like this.
Yeah.
But, you know, God knows exactly when they will come.
Yeah, He already knows it, but I think God humors us and He listens to our excitement about stuff.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's just like it's talking to God, having a conversation with Him. I tell God, oh, thank you, Lord. I was excited. I told Him I told Him this morning, literally, when I got out of this, I prayed about going into the shower because, you know, with my bad knees and I don't want to fall on it. It's kind of painful at times. But I told Him, I say, Lord, just help me. I'm getting ready to go to my doctor appointment today. Help make it not too bad on me.
God protects all things, Charlie. He is an awesome God.
Melissa Mahoney for city council. He said one.
I don't know her. I don't know. And so I got my back and I told Cheryl, I said, it really wasn't that bad today. And when I got out of the shower and I sat back down on the commode and I was drying off a little bit, I just said in my mind, I said, Lord, thank you for making it really easy for me to get out of the shower. But I'm finding myself more and more thanking and
Right.
rivers up.
It really did rain.
And just telling God how appreciated I am.
Yeah, that's what that.
I've been feeling really good about having that walk with God. You know?
Yeah.
It went off. We're good. I feel really good with my walk with the Lord.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm strengthening, I'm excited about strengthening my relationship more and more with Him. And I'm really loving the changes God's making in my life, because these are the biggest changes I had in 3 decades.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Great. I'm really loving the change you're making too, because like the doctor said, he wasn't a grumpy bear all the time. I told him, yeah, I see the changes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You need to stop getting your tickets.
No, it ain't nothing but it's 2-step.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they don't take it here. I have to
No, I can stop at Gooood.
I can stop there.
Okay.
I think I got a couple of dollars.
But anyways, listen, one other thing I want to say real quick before we kind of close this out is, first I want to say hello to all the new subscribers. I forgot her name.
Gail.
Oh, hey Gail. Thanks for subscribing. Sorry, y'all gotta know I got so much on my head, it's like a bubble up there.
Yeah.
But hello to our new subscriber Gail, and anybody else that I just charge it to my heart, don't charge it to my head. Or charge it to my head, don't charge it to my heart.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll get it right.
Yeah.
I have not forgot about you. If you make a comment, I will respond back every time. I make sure I respond to everybody's comment.
You respond to Gail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, everybody gets a reply. So we're not one of them channels where you say something and you don't get a reply. I make time and I'll make it a priority. Even if we get 900 comments, I will respond to each and every one of y'all, because it's y'all that are watching that's helping us make this channel.
And we have our comments open, so please comment on it.
Yeah, and we want you to know that we appreciate you, because we know you could have took the time to watch somebody else or didn't want to watch us at all. And I thank you. I really am honestly thankful for your subscription. And if you haven't subscribed, can you please hit that subscribe button? We really want to grow this channel. We want to make it awesome, y'all.
Yes.
And we want to be part of y'all's lives, and we want you to be part of ours.
Yes.
So keep enjoying the content. If you really like the content, comment, hit the like button. The more likes we get, the better YouTube recommends this to other people that could be potential subscribers. So we really need the word of mouth. We got a live plan. We're going to plan that. I know we keep saying, but we're going to do it.
And I'm sure some more older ladies out there with a young, vibrant husband who can identify with us.
Yeah, young, vibrant.
And this
not too young, but definitely don't feel vibrant. But anyway.
head in the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, all right. So Ty, go ahead and let's let you have a good message from Ty.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Life with Cheryl and Chris. Help show your support to Decay your teeth.
Decay.
Decay.
Today. I didn't try that today.
And then today,
Don't worry, I do it all the time.
subscribe today, Care Bears. Help show your support for the channel today and subscribe. Do it! Do it right now! Or you're gonna mess up with speaking just like I did a second ago. Do it! Please.
Sounds good to me.
I went too fast.
And it ain't rained on us. We got rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, they said it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
All right, sweetie. What do we need to tell them now?
We are the Cares, and
Sharing and sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Care Bears, you gotta help me. I'm trapped in prison. I'm trapped here behind bars. And my inmate is a crazy hairy weenie. I got a crazy inmate, guys.
Guys, if you want to help me and get the key, just subscribe. It's only free. Like, comment, and subscribe today, Care Bears, to get me out of prison.
Now hurry.
Hurry, my hairy inmate. She's crazy.
before this episode comes to a close, we have many more to explore. Just hit that subscribe button. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment, would be very nice too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From short errands to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we going to next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. Whoa. We are the cares and caring, we're sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From short errands to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we're gonna do next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. We are the cares and caring, we're sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah.